Hello and welcome back to my channel. As you can see, we are back in my craft room, office, desk, space, whatever you want to call it. And that is because I wanted to give you a tour. I wasn't able to fit it into the last video, so I wanted to kind of break down how I organized everything and give you an in-depth look at how my craft area is set up. So let's get into it. The first section here is electronics. We have kind of a little Apple charging station up here. And then down below, we have my photo printers, the Ivy, and then my Canon Selfie. And then we have my Silhouette. I have some vinyl rolls here. And then this drawer is my IKEA hacked printer station. So if you check out my last video, I showed how I created this. So in the top drawer here, I have all of our printer paper. I have sticker paper here, and then specialty paper here. And then this last drawer is our actual printer. I love it. I love that it's tucked away. We don't use the printer all the time, so it's actually perfect. And then we move over to my craft desk. Let me move the chair out of the way so I can give you a look at this. All right, so here's my craft space, and I absolutely love it. Everything is within reach. It is a sitting height desk. I've thought about potentially at some point putting another top on to do standing height, but for now, like, this works perfectly. I absolutely love it. It came out exactly how I wanted it to, so I'm super happy with it. Let me show you what I've got here. So in this first drawer here, I have all of my embellishments. So I got these containers at the thrift store. I've got like tags here, or not tags, like labels. I've got wood pieces, tags, vellum, or not vellum, like acetate. What are those? I don't know, plastic hearts. And then I've got like other like clear plastic things, little die cuts, chipboard, cork, like rubber things. So like all of my little elements, embellishments, I tried to separate them in categories, and then I have like some things on the side. I love how this drawer came out. I wasn't sure if I was gonna do this, but I had the space for it, and it's awesome. And then the second drawer is ink and photo. So I've got Instax, I've got for my Ivy, and then is that more Instax? Yeah. And then I've got my label maker, printer, ink, things like that. So this is just basically ink and photo. And then the next one is painting. So I've got all of my paints here. I left this open, so I wanted to have some space to grow. I have watercolor, I have my extra stamp chamois, and then in the back there I've got glitters that I don't use as often, but they're really nice, so I wanted to keep them. Some extra glitters, some extra stamps, and this is just some paper. And then this drawer is my laminator and laminating pouches. Pretty self-explanatory. And then this drawer is bags for gifts and things like that. The back of this drawer is missing, but it still works as a drawer, so I'm fine with it. And then heading over to this set of drawers. All right, so on the top one, we've got tools. So I've got my long arm stapler, my tiny attacher, my hole punch, some other small tools, my heat gun, things like that. This one I have all of my adhesives. So this is my extra tape runners, my foam adhesives, all of my different glues back here, my hot glue gun. And then here I've got paper scraps. So I just went through and organized this and got everything into categories. So I've got like patterns, I've got florals, I've got neutrals. No, this is specialty. I've got cool colors, warm colors, neutrals. I've got like, these are like pouches, the like acetate and stuff. And then I've got extra vinyl pieces. And then I've got some extra bags back here. And then the next drawer is my thickers and stickers. So I got a big stack of thickers from Hiba Al-Sabai. She gifted them to me, and I'm still working my way through them. And then I've got like extra thickers. So these are kind of like, you know, foam ones that I'm working through. And then this is envelopes because I haven't relabeled it yet. But in this drawer is my traveler's notebooks. So this is kind of like my extra memory keeping things. Yeah, that works. Okay, and then on to the top of the desk. So let's start with the Calico unit here. So in this bottom cube, I have all of my stamps. So I've got my 4x6 stamps here in this container from Target. And then in the IKEA container, I have my 6x8s and my stamp chamois. And then in this container, I have my embellishments drawers. So, you know, I've got chipboard, alphas, what's in this one? Oh, labels, things like that, stickers, and then I got puffy stickers, then I've got like enamel type stickers. I've got an extra like sticker sheet that won't fit in there, things like that. Next to it, I have my small paper cutters and my cutting mat. And then way back in the corner, I have my larger paper cutters. So that was a perfect place for them. I don't use them as much, so they work perfectly back there. The next level, I've got my current projects. So I mentioned in my craft room makeover video that I want to get the IKEA insert that gives you multiple shelves. So that way I could just pull a tray out and work on a project. But they are out of stock. So I'm waiting for that to come in, and I'm just using this as like this for now. Yeah, that's kind of the theme of my craft room, is just what works for now. And yeah, it's eventually gonna be a really great system once I get those shelves in, but I'm really excited for that. And then over here, I've got all of my washi drawers. They're so beautiful. I've been thinking about color coding them now that they're here, because I just think they'll look prettier. And then up here in this thing, I got this container from my parents. They used to keep like plastic silverware in it, and I stole it. But this has all of my Studio Calico kits. So it's got old ones in there that I haven't gotten to yet. And then this cube here is my paper. I want to get another one of those inserts for this as well, because obviously my paper doesn't fill up the cube, and it would just help with keeping it all standing up. Again, it's out of stock, so I can't get them. This doesn't have anything in it. It's just there to hold the paper up. And then up here at the top is my Project Life albums. These are all old planners and bullet journals that I wasn't ready to get rid of, and I had the space for it, so they're there. And then up here, I have one of these plastic containers. I haven't tested yet to see if I can fit two, but this has all of my December products. So I have 4 of these containers, and I'm hoping I can stack 2 so I can keep all 4 of those up there. But if not, they'll have to go somewhere else. And then back down here, so on this, it hangs off a little bit here. I need to cut a little bit out of the middle for that, but it works fine. It still functions. In this drawer, I've got my hole punch for like planners. It does like A6 and stuff. I've got some little alpha stamps and some twine, things like that, extra ink pads. Here I've got kind of like just all of my most used crafting tools. So I've got all of my stamp blocks in this one, plus a roller date stamp. I've got my current tape runner and whiteouts that I'm using. I always like to have 2 on hand of each. I don't know why. And then I've got all of my like most used tools right here. So that goes back there like that. And then in this drawer, I've got like nail stuff because I don't have anywhere else to put it. So it lives here. All right, and then in this thing, I got this from a thrift store, and it's like I think it's a business card holder, but I put all of my colored pencils in it because I thought that was perfect. I love how it like dips out, and it can just kind of like stand there or sit there like that. I could grab them and use them, and I don't know. I thought it was really cool. I need to get something on it so it doesn't slide around. And I need to like spray paint it, but it's a really cool thing. And then this cube holds like all of my ephemera pieces for journaling. This is my like main cube. So this has all of my scissors, all of my most used pens, things like that. In the back there, I have extra black pens, my backups. And then this, I have a whole box of 2022 Paper Person kits. So I subscribed to Paper Person last year and I just didn't craft. Things kept getting in the way. We moved. I had a lot of stuff going on. So I didn't get to craft. And I put them all together here so they were right in front of me and I could use them because they're beautiful and amazing. I want to use them. So that's that. This here is all of my Project Life cards from past kits or ones that I've cut out of paper that I have. I have some 3x4s here, a couple of 4x6s. Then I have like small stamps in this one. And then my TN papers in the back there. And then this right here is the handle off of my large guillotine that broke off. So I need to reattach it. That's what that is. Fun times. Okay, this cube, it holds all of my pens and more. So I got these, one of these I got at the thrift store. The other I got at Amazon. So it helped save me a little bit of money. I was so excited that I found one at the thrift store. And yeah, I like having these out in front of me. I can see them, I can grab them easily instead of having them tucked away in a drawer. That was so frustrating for me. I didn't like it. So having them out on the shelf is like perfect. I love it. I have a couple ink pads. So Close to My Heart has become like some of my favorite ink pads. But I only have 6 because I'm a budget crafter, even though it doesn't look like it. I used to not be a budget crafter. That's why I have all this stuff. But I'm currently a budget crafter. So I only have 6 ink pads right now. So yeah. They fit there and it works. This bag here has extra acrylograph pins. So in some of the packs, there's like white and clears. So I have multiples of those. So I put them in there because obviously this guy's full. And then off to the side here, I've got little bags of, I got these from scrapbook.com and they just hold like little die cuts and stickers and things like that. All right, and then this last cube here, we've got my planner stuff. So this is my current journal. And then we have all of my planner stickers. So I don't plan a lot with stickers anymore, but I still love the stickers. So I wanted to hold on to them and try to use as much as I could. I've got this little envelope here of scrap bullet journal paper in case I need it. I've got a few Happy Planner books here. And then I've got just like some extra sticker books. I've got some extra sticker sheets. And then I've got like, these are kind of like printable and some extra sticker kits that I've gotten. So that's that. That's the whole space, guys. All right, so that's it. That's the whole space. I love how everything turned out. I love using it. Everything is right in front of me, right at hand, so easy to grab. It's changed the way that our life functions for this space as far as eating dinner and all of those things. So if you missed the makeover and organization video, I'll link it up here at the top. I would love it so much if you subscribed so you can see all of the transformations that we have coming up, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.